to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. A moment of great pride, the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular, but his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed, and he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. So it's down to business here. Araujo. João Neves. João Felix. João Neves. Ruben Neves. João Felix. Ruben Neves. João Felix. Ruben Neves. Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out of play for a throw. João Neves cuts out the pass. The ball is loose and the shot! Great effort, but no way through. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves played out to the left flank. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that is as far as they're going to go. João Felix. Pedro Neto. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Gonzalo Ramos. Moved on forwards. Oh, that is a Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. And it's Ruben Neves. That's a Pedro Neto! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Oh, such a clever touch. Vitinha. And here's João Felix. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Neves. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gonzalo Ramos is offering a wry smile there.
Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Araujo. Pedro Neto. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Ramos. Great defending, strong and determined. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Ruben Neves. João Felix. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. They get a throw in. And it's Mendes. And they've got rid. Oh, nice touch. Nuno Mendes. And that has been knocked clear. João Neves. And here's João Felix. Ruben Neves. Vitinha. Aimed in towards the centre. Pedro, chance for a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. João Cancelo, and he goes cross-field. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto.
Uzbekistan, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
First quarter of an hour gone. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
It's a goal kick. Araujo shifted upfield. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Cancelo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's played forward. Takes a shot! Big chance! Mendes can get it clear. Looking here to chip it through. Pedro Neto defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's João Felix. João Felix! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And here's Ramos. Ruben Neves. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Araujo. João Neves. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Aim forwards. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Shomurodov. He is through here. It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. Showing good feet, and it's played in. Inacio tries to clear. Cleared away. And here's Ramos. Pedro Neto. Out to the left it goes. No way through, so back it comes. Vitinha! Could be, has another goal! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ruben Neves clears it away. João Neves. And that is a little undercooked. Ruben Neves. Gonçalo Inacio. Vitinha. Gonçalo Inacio. Araujo. João Neves. João Felix. João Neves. João Neves, forwards and with intent. Decent chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Gonzalo Ramos demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. That's really well manoeuvred. He's it, and the shot! Mendes. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's gone back to the keeper. Almost half an hour in now. Portugal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Spread out to the left. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, sweet feet. Brilliantly cut out. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Now, where's he looking? João Neves. João Felix. Vitinha. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Some good work on the right flank here. Out towards the flank. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Great work on the overlap. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
And it's played forward, moved on forwards. João Neves, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a pretty loose pass. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves chooses to go cross-field. And here's Neto. And here's Neto. Wins the duel this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Uzbekistan going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Lofted upfield. Vitinha. João Neves. Araujo. Tries a measured ball. Just too much on that. João Neves shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Ramos is having a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Portugal find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Araujo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedro Neto. Now who's going to be first to this? Lobbed in behind. And he thumps it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Inacio forwards and with intent. Clipped into space. Inacio tries to clear. Back into the middle. And that has been cleared. João Neves. Vitinha. Oh, they could be caught out here. Uzbekistan to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. João Neves. João Cancelo. João Felix. And it's Mendes. Ball is over the line. And he's there to get it away. What a throw in. And it's lofted through here. Can he get onto this? And that's put paid to a promising move. Clearly not happy with that. Aim forwards. Inacio with the clearance. There's the shot! Vitinha. Mendes charging forward down that flank. And the keeper has it. And it's played forward. No way through there. It's run loose here. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Ramos, Pedro Neto! That's really well cleared. Ruben Neves. João Neves. João Cancelo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Portugal 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Here we go again then. Pedro Neto. João Neves. Vitinha. João Neves. Aim forwards. And the pass is intercepted. And back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Vitinha. Now he's got space here. João Felix showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Vitinha. Vitinha forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. João Neves. Araujo. Gonçalo Inácio. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Ramos. Nuno Mendes. Now here's the delivery. And that's been well dealt with.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Gonçalo Ramos. Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. Araujo. Pedro Neto. And that has put paid to that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. And here comes the corner. They've played it short. Delivers with whip. Defending of the desperate variety. Shot, surely! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Nuno Mendes. Done delicately. And he's picked out the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looks to the other side. It's a threatening ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. Ball swung in. Could be Dane. Can he finish? Keeper's not concerned by that.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Time for a change in personnel. That's really well manoeuvred. Short changes him with that pass. Araujo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio played out towards the right wing. Nice looking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rui Silva sends that a long way. João Felix goes on a charge down the left. João Felix succumbs to the pressure.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Nice interception, well timed. Pedro Neto. Ball's gone out of play. Vitinha. Vitinha, he's gone direct here. João Felix. Mendes, that's an imaginative pass. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And he should have made it 4.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Vitinha. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. That's a little off target. And it's hoisted clear. Throw it. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vitinha concedes a free kick for that. Vitinha, spread out to the left.
And here's the chance to counter.
He has found the way through. Joao Felix. That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's come loose. Joao Cancelo. Pedro Neto.
And it's hoisted clear.
Shomurodov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gonzalo Inacio. Joao Cancelo. Ruben Neves looking understandably energised after his goal. Joao Neves. Araujo. Joao Cancelo. Proves too strong.
That's really well manoeuvred.
That's been slipped through.
He can get that clear. It's gone for a throw-in.
Uzbekistan making another change here.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
It's gone behind for a goal kick.
And here's Joao Felix. Gonzalo Ramos played out to the left flank. And it's Mendes. Lovely, now then.
Out to the left it goes.
And here's Joao Felix.
Gets good distance on it.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Joao Neves.
Out to the right.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries to get it clear. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto!
Shomurodov. Mendes gets it clear. Mendes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
In with the challenge.
Joao Neves
Has created one goal already.
Ruben Neves.
Over to the left.
Mendes
Looks to get on the end of this.
It's run loose here.
Could move up a gear here.
Now that's well seen too. He's found a way through. And he's heaved it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Joao Felix, Vitinha, Gonzalo Ramos, and tries a shot! And that was very necessary. And it's Vitinha, Joao Neves, and here's Neto, Joao Cancelo. So who's he picking out? Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Joao Cancelo really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Tries to dink it through. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio played over towards the opposite flank. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ramos. Dinks one through. And he cuts out the supply. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And a chance! And that's off target.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vitinha shifted upfield. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Portugal are having a ball here. Gonzalo Ramos. That's tidy. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He's had a crack. Oh, the ball's come loose here. João Neves. João Felix. Pedro Neto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Muscular approach does pay off here. Played with finesse.
Uzbekistan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Ruben Neves. Pedro Neto. Well timed, excellent interception. Shomorodov. Spread out to the left. And that's aimed at... Real chance! He's put it wide.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That has been cut short. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Nuno Mendes. That's an excellent interception. And it's Vitinha. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Felix. Shomorodov, and he's on his way. Shot a goal. It's a loose ball. Time to deliver. He's there to get rid. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. João Cancelo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Might be danger here. And the shot! Terrific save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's been taken short. Produces a cross. João Neves. Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, super find. Gonzalo Ramos proves too strong. Vitinha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Played towards the other side. Oh, good spread. Oh, Red, nice interception. Out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. Araujo tries to clear.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Ruben Neves, aim forwards. Gonzalo Ramos. Played out to the right. And here's Ramos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Now it's Shomorodov. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, easy pickings there. Araujo. Out for a throw. Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. João Felix. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Shapes to shoot! And that is a routine catch. Oh, that's nice. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Oh, smashing header! Cleared without complication. Vitinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Uzbekistan could have here their final chance. Can he get... There's the shot! And that's past the post. Vitinha. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Shomorodov played out towards the right wing. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Here comes the cross. Shomorodov. Araujo. João Neves. And it's played forward. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That's the keeper's ball. Gonzalo Ramos. João Felix. And that's it. Portugal, well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required.